Yes, I lied to you. Yes, this is not October. Well, maybe it is. I don't know when this is going to come out, so surprise, I'm here. We're talking about a movie that I thought was good. Without further ado, let's do it. Get it? It sounds like I'm saying let's do it, but it's the movie. Anyway, we're talking about the 2017 It, not the old one, because yes, this is a remake, but so were these two great movies, The Thing and Clockwork Orange, and again, they were great movies, so I don't think necessarily it means they're going to be bad, like a remake means it's going to be a bad movie. I'm into remakes in one shape and form, and that's when they actually improve upon the movie, like this one. So the first thing they improved upon is the cast. God, I don't want to sound like freaking Pee Wee Herman, but I love these kids. They were great in their parts. I know we reviewed an Adam Sandler movie, so I'm going to sound very counter whatever, but the potty humor in this movie wasn't actually that bad, because as a child, you do say a lot of things like that that would make older you go, what the hell, stop. So in this, I'm happy that they didn't censor it, that they let these kids talk like that. I'm not going to insult the original cast of It, as they did a great job 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago, right? 20, okay, more than 20 years ago. But anyway, they still did a great job for their time, and I'm not going to insult them. All I'm saying is that the new cast did better, but also had a lot more time, which is strange because that old movie was really long. Anyways, number two, and this is one that I personally am so thankful for. They got rid of Midlife Crisis, the musical. And what do I mean by that? I mean the second half of the movie. Yes, I know that this is one chapter in a two-part movie, but I'm happy that I can ignore the second half and really just love this part of the movie. I'm really happy that they really let these kids take up a whole freaking movie, really got to expand on how they feel, and we really got to see the movie play out as children dealing with a giant freaking scary monster clown, murderous, and with all the things that they're going through in their lives. It really fleshed out these characters, where in the original it was about half a movie of goodness and then the rest of it was kind of junk. So number three, and I know this one's kind of a polarizing issue because I love Tim Curry. Again, A Rocky Horror is one of my favorite movies of all time, but the new guy did kind of a better job. I know, again, no offense to Tim Curry, but I loved Pennywise in this. He had a lot more personality. You could actually see him as not really human and more freaky, like the way he moved, the way he talked. I loved the voice in this. And actually, a little bit of a secret for me, I was so against going to see the new It, so against it. And I will admit that I should have been more open-minded. But as soon as I saw the very opening scene, I saw it online when they posted it, of Georgie getting killed. I don't really think that's a spoiler because it's in the trailer and everyone knows that. Anyway, the scene of Georgie getting killed, and you really got to hear Pennywise speak, and I was like, oh my God, this is how I want Pennywise to be. It was great. I thought it was a lot better than the, hey, Georgie, thing on Tim Curry. Again, not insulting Tim Curry. He is amazing. Don't insult Tim Curry. He will eat you. So yeah, it's a short list on why this movie was better than the original, but other than that, there's not really much that I personally think it escalated. Like, the set and the stories were a lot better. They brought a little more meaning behind everything. If you really pay attention, that there is some references to The Shining and stuff like that. But in my small opinion, I gotta say, I liked it more. It was a very entertaining movie. I was scared for some parts. Like the scene where the clown comes through, well, I shouldn't say the clown, Pennywise. When Pennywise comes through the screen, that freaked me out. All of a sudden he was big and in the room, and I was like, oh my God, that's scary. The scene where the hair came out of the sink and, you know, pulled her head closer and the blood spilled out on her, that was freaky. That was gore exactly just in my face, where I was like, wow, that's a lot. When Pennywise comes out of the fridge, that's cool. And this movie still pays tribute to the old one. If you pay attention, there's a room where one of the kids is locked. One of the kids is locked in a room with a bunch of clowns. And in it, if you really pay attention, you can see the original Pennywise. He's hidden, but you can see him, and it's really cool. I think they added a lot more to make these these kids struggle. Actually, I guess, are they teens? I thought it looked like they were in a high school, but I don't know. American high schools are different than us, so I don't really know. I'm just saying, it was a cool movie, and I really did appreciate them updating the style. That's really all I gotta say this week. I know it's been a really, really short episode and kind of a flustered one, but you know, we've been moving in. I have a new office. Maybe I'll put a picture. I don't know. I have a new office. So thank you, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.